Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode. As you've seen in my previous episodes, I was trying to get to Abu Dhabi and it turned out to be a little bit of a disaster. But now I'm in Abu Dhabi and I am at the Yas Marina Circuit, and I've got to say I'm looking forward to today because it looks like it's going to be an amazing day. So we're here at the Yas Circuit for Ferrari Racing Days, and we're looking to set some world record of the most amount of Ferraris on track. So we're going to be covering that in today's session. We're also going out for a drive out to the desert to a resort with a group of Ferraris. And finally, at the end of the day, we're going to wrap it up with a gala dinner at the Ferrari World in Abu Dhabi. So yeah, join me for the day, and I'll show you around with all the things that are going on. Alright guys, so we are here at Ferrari Racing Days in Abu Dhabi, and it took me a while to get into this section, but it's really pretty cool in here. I absolutely love this. Looks really good in green as well. Challenge car, and it's in the Saudi colours as well. It's even got the Saudi flag on it, so it's one of the Saudi cars. So you get a quick glimpse of the garage over there, but we will come back to that, I promise you. So here's another Saudi registered 296 with yellow accents, 599 GTO and an F355 Spider. Quite a rare car now, don't see many of those around. So how cool is this? This is the FXXK Evo, Japanese flag on there, so I presume the owner is Japanese. And God, absolutely beautiful, really stunning. Look at the amount of carbon fibre on the front of that. Beautiful. Absolutely stunning. I mean, how is that for a cockpit? That is just mental. So it's a stable full of FXX. So let's check out a couple of the others. I'm sure they're all similar sort of spec. They have to be for racing purposes. But how's that for a passenger seat? Not the most comfortable thing, but they should just be grateful that they're in there. That is stunning. And it's hard to imagine that this car is based on a road car. It's quite something. So if you look at this car, the 599 GTO, this is the 599XX as designated over there. So this has done the Nürburgring in 6 minutes 58.16 in 2010, which is bloody fast. It's bloody quick now, and in 2010 that was even quicker, so, or at least it seemed it. So got one of the mechanics working underneath the car. Got the under tray off. I should bring my car in, see if they can work on mine as well. But these ones have all had their tyres taken off. So you can see the P0s on slicks. And the ceramic brake discs. Really quite stunning. It's just crazy. It's really nice being up close and personal with these cars as well. But one thing I would say, and this is what you realise when you own a Ferrari, like, you know, mine is a California, but at the same time, it's still a Ferrari. I mean, you know, I look at these cars and the way that these cars are constructed, and, you know, okay, fine, they're using carbon fibre and things like that, but that aside, I see so many similarities between my car and these cars. So here we are, we're about to go out on a drive. And there's my California, looking worse for the weather, and 296 Ferrari Roma, some seriously nice cars here. So I think we're gonna head out. It's gonna take us about an hour. We're heading out to do some desert resort. We're just warming up the cars. I do like the gold wheels on this as well, gotta say. And then not forgetting the 812 super fast in black. A lot of cars here from Qatar. So some beautiful spec cars. 812 GTS. So I just finished up lunch, and it's really nice actually. We're out at this resort. I can't remember the name of it, so I'll have to add it afterwards. But yeah, really nice resort. We've got about 20 cars in convoy, and it's starting to rain. Gonna have to put the roof up. Yeah, it's starting to rain. So you can see the California in the back over there, just putting his roof up as well, California T. So yeah, so just gonna head back to the Yas Marina Circuit. It's now 2:30 in the afternoon. We've got a track time of 4 p.m. So it's about an hour's drive back home, back to the circuit, and then we're on track. We're going to do a circuit of the track itself, and then after that, I'm not too sure. I think then we kind of leave, and then we're going to meet up for a gala dinner this evening. So this is the lineup for the cars that we are looking to take on track. I particularly love that one, and nice 458. But there's so many of these 296s. I've just never really seen that many on the road. But here there seems to be loads. SF90, absolutely stunning car that is. This is one car that has really grown on me, the 812 Superfast. I never liked it when it first came out. I thought the design was too busy, but it's absolutely stunning. It really is. I've got to say, I do like it. This is kind of like what my car is right now. It's a two-tone shade. It's just that that's actually well executed, and mine is just, yes, well, F12 Berlinetta, F8 Tributo, Superfast, the Roma. Roma looks a little bit dainty in comparison, I have to say, in terms of styling. 360 Modena, now looking a bit dated, but for such a long time looked really sharp. Let's have a look and see what else there is around here. There's the SF90, and I have to say, God, that car really looks stunning. In the yellow especially, it looks really, really good. But again, another car that has really grown on me. It looks really good. Got a Rosso Corsa standing next to it as well. Doesn't that look good? I haven't seen many Portofinos around actually, but there's one that looks pretty decent. And I never noticed that before, the little air bridge there. Never realised that. California T, 458. Again, the Superfast. You know, one of the things that I really like about the design is the way that the body just wraps around, what looks like it wraps around the lights. We've got a matte red Superfast over there. Another matte red. Slightly different shade of red. FF. Oh, I do like these. I would definitely buy one of these if I could, and use that every day. We've got the SF90 again, which is 1,000 horsepower monster. There's a GT4 Lusso, which is the FF replacement with white accents. Looks really nice actually. Roma, and then of course my car, which is looking not so good. F8 Roma Spider. So the reason why all these cars are here is we're about to go out on track, and we're gonna have a look to see if we can set a world record, or I think maybe a lap record or something like that. We've got another Lusso, GT4 Lusso. Let's have a look into the engine bay. Yeah, yellow does look good. So this is one of my all-time favourites, the 458 Speciale, with the stripe of course, which just looks stunning. I mean, this car is a proper collector's car. V8 naturally aspirated of course. So this is a 488 Pista Spider. So it's the Pista Spider with green carbon fibre, with the gold wheels. This is a crazy spec, absolutely crazy spec. We had one of these. This was leading us in our pack, and it's the first time I've seen it in the flesh, and I do like it. It's not out there, it's not crazy in terms of design as you might think,
I mean, if you look at all the other Ferraris, they're so much in your face. This is much more subtle in comparison. In fact, I was driving behind it and I was thinking to myself, it's almost not Ferrari enough. But one of the things I noticed is if you look down below, you've got the exhaust. Now the left exhaust is normal size, the right exhaust is smaller. And I've noticed a lot of manufacturers are doing this where they put the big fat exhaust on, but actually the exhausts inside are actually much smaller. And when you're driving a Ferrari and you see it from behind because you're lower down, you really get to notice it more. It's a 512 TR. The replacement to the Testarossa, or is an upgrade to the Testarossa, slight facelift, lower engine cover, different wheels, different front bumper, slightly updated interior. So this is something that other manufacturers just don't have. I mean, the passion here, flags going out, this sort of thing, you just don't get with other manufacturers. I'll take one for the car. Thank you.
So this was us out on track, and I managed to get a passenger in my car who was helping me with the filming. We weren't able to go really too fast. I mean, there were some sections as we entered the track itself, it was empty, so we absolutely floored it on entry to the track, but unfortunately we pretty much caught up with the cars in front, and then we had to kind of keep it a little bit slow. But there was sort of well over 200 cars on the track itself, so you know, you can't really go too quickly once you're in formation. They wanted to keep it all slow anyway. They had a pace car up front, which I'll show you a little bit later, which is quite special. Here we're on the track, we're going around the W Hotel, going under the bridge and then past the hotel on the straight. Yeah, it's really, you know, really quite a special day, to be honest with you. Really happy and proud to be part of the event. What they then did was right by the pits, by the pit straight, and by the grandstand, we all formed 3 lines, and then all got out of the cars and were able to sort of check out each other's cars and sort of mingle with each other. Lots of really great cars on the track.
So here we are, guys, out on track, Pure Sangway, lots of carbon fibre, looks really cool. Gotta say, this colour's really nice as well. Stunning car, beautiful interior, and of course 4 seats and 4 doors. Not the first Ferrari 4-door, but certainly not going to be the last one either. So let's have a look at our lead car, get a proper look at it. This is the Monza SP2. Absolutely beautiful cars. I love this specification, the blue at the front, the red at the back, with yellow highlights, and of course the yellow seat belts on blue leather interior. With the Ferrari shields as well. This is the SP2, so of course it has the 2 seats rather than the SP1, which is just the 1-seater. But everything is very much driver focused. The passenger is just there for the ride. No windscreen at the front. It does have a something that you put in front, but that's obviously been taken out. And the Scuderia shields on the side are hand painted on as well. Really is quite special. So yeah, it really is stunning from every angle. I mean, I love the whole long bonnet of the front, V12 engine of course, but I love the fact that it's got this long bonnet, and the driver and the passenger sit so far back. So here is another one of the Competizione, the 812 Competizione Aperta, and yeah, really lovely car. Really is a very different spec to the other one that we saw over there, the white one. Hand painted shields again, carbon fibre, plenty of it. Look at the side skirts in carbon as well. The interior is really nice as well. It's got the Curio interior, Daytona seats in terms of design. Back is more aggressive as well. So this is the 488. Now, this is quite special. I can't remember what they call this actually, this particular version. It will come back to me. But Qatari car, red exterior, got the stripes, and Alcantara interior, and it's the Pista, that's what it is, the 488 Pista. And this is the F8 Tributo, lots of Tributos around, another F8 Tributo, 599 GTO, so this is quite a rare one. Again, a lovely car, Alcantara interior, they put the name GTO to it, and that's a big thing. right? GTO is a big name in the Ferrari world. Look at that exterior, that's really nice actually. I don't know if that's a wrap, but I mean it certainly is a lovely colour in the matte finish. Portofino. So this was the replacement to the California, and in some respects it's similar in terms of the roof design and things like that. Updated the exterior itself, and it is a lovely looking car, but I think I prefer the California overall. So this one is really interesting. I love this car because the paint job on this is just superb. Black at the rear, yellow at the front, and sort of faded in. Really does look good, really does look good, I have to say. I love that. So there's my car over there, faded front, here in white. Focusing on this because it's somewhat rare, you know, compared to everything else that's going on over here. So looks like they've got the rear seats in action. Yeah, so this car has the rear seats rather than the front, rather than the parcel shelf like mine has, which is probably how I would have preferred it, to be honest with you, with the rear seats. And I was saying earlier, I didn't realise that they have like an air bridge just there. So that's quite different, quite nice. Didn't realise that. So there's quite a lot of cars here. I'm not sure how many we've got. It's a nice 328 GTS that we saw earlier. California T in a really nice blue. Maybe it's Le Mans blue, maybe. So we're getting towards the back of it now. Looks really nice actually. A really nice 599 GTB. California, I didn't spot this earlier. This one appears to be in like really nice condition actually. And right at the back, last but no means least, is Pura Sangue. And then we've got the Portofino. Got a nice 430 Scuderia over here with gold wheels. Now this was something special back in its day. I mean it still is. But when this came out, the Scud, as it was known, was literally like a Scud missile. So there we have it, guys. That is the lineup. I don't know how many cars we have here. This is quite possibly the craziest Ferrari car park ever. Everywhere you look, there are Ferraris. It's a lovely FF, and I'm thinking that's going to be the next car. And literally, there are probably at least 100 Ferraris down here. So these are all the cars from the event earlier today, especially one of my personal favourites. 355 Spider, I didn't see that earlier. It's California T. There's a Roma. We've got an 812, 296, 458 Italia. There's another 296. And there's the Scud. So then we were off to the Ferrari gala, and what can I say? So this was at Ferrari World in Abu Dhabi, and we had a private event on at the Ferrari World itself, and absolutely amazing. I mean the cars that they had on display and the whole setup of it all was fantastic. There were several hundred people who were invited along. Lucky to get an invitation, and you know, just the entertainment was fantastic. This pianist floating in the air, you know, it was just really quite special. The food was great as well, and then we had live music inside the venue itself, you know, which was great. Various speeches and things like that took place, and then of course wouldn't be complete without The Godfather. It's my favourite film. So when they started playing this tune, I really had to just pull out my camera and film it and just enjoy the music. It was fantastic. So you can see everybody sitting on round tables inside, and it's really quite lovely. They even had the Le Mans winning car as well on display inside. Shame we didn't get to see that outside. But now on to the next episode. You've got to subscribe, because the next episode I test out the 296 GTB and I give you my thoughts and impressions. I managed to drive it around the Abu Dhabi track itself, the Yas Marina Circuit, and it really surprised me. There were some things about it which I wasn't expecting, and I'm not going to tell you what my thoughts were. I'll tell you that in the next video, but do subscribe and like this video as well.